Widespread frost, as Kyle just mentioned, of the season is possible tonight. Colder temperatures, of course, bring higher energy bills, but one community organization says help is available. NECAC's Weatherization program serves low-income families, the elderly, and handicapped by saving them money on energy bills. A NECAC spokesman recalls one Hannibal weatherization project that helps someone reallocate money toward other expenses.
One of those older houses from the 1800s that really needed the work, and the owner was able to cut her utility bills in half because we were able to weatherize. We put in a new furnace, we caulked around the windows, we had a new attic.
Engel also says that the Weatherization Assistance Program puts money back into communities by making homes more energy efficient and viable to live in. There are eligibility requirements for the program. To find out if you qualify, go to WGEM.com.